Ka David and Lois Rees Memorial Secondary School Tongkiad ha ka khandai ter jemang arja arpun rio. Kala penlong ya ka jingpun ko burom ka baningkong ya ka kelas jong usnam arja arpun rio. Hadian bakati ka school kala yo ya ka result ka basis pa pesan ha ka embos SSLC examination. Kani ka jingalang ka bala penlong haplau ka school. Laya shimbenta na du ki khynnah school ki kmi ki pa ki nohi kai bat ki khat balang. Ban rakhe ka jingjob jong ka batch SSLC baningkong jong ka school. Baro khat wengut ki khynnah ki balaya le ha ka nik examine ki la pass bha. Ha ka ba khindiat ngut ki la yo ya ka kerdan baningkong bat arngut ki la yo ya ka kerdan ba ar. Ka thailut ha ki ni taryang kala pau kum ka topper ha baro ki subject. Ha ka ba kala yo distinction kan thup ya ka English, Khasi, mathematics, science and technology, social science, but ke health and physical education. Kakong Velo Rich Anderson Soklet, President ka Managing Committee jong ka Anderson High Secondary School Nongsan, kalawan banya shimbenta ha ka program kum ka kongsan, kat ba missionary Bilton Soklet nakabalang ukris nongpo, ulalong kum usumbut kongsan. Haba ajing keren kakong Velo Rich Anderson Soklet, kala ong baka ni ka jingjam, kan longkum ka history bat sa jing kan mau ya ka school, da kabakdaw baka kinhun baningkong banyo ya ka result, kabasis pa pesan hak embos SSLC examination. Kalakren ru syapang gajing kita kabadang jorjong ke social media, bat kala mahami ki samla puli banam syaniap matla ya ka pa ka gajing tip kabala banyo online. Da kajing sapriang stat jong ki jing tip ki babakla hai ki la digital, kala kintui ki samla ban pansishai ki jing shisha, bat ban syania hai ki telong jing tip patikina. Habakren halor ka science bat ka puli puthi, kala ong baka science ka day ka balapan ki da ka jing mitdur, ka jing kwatem, bat ka jing wat banya ban say madan, ya ki jing las dang ya ka ni ka program da ka jing puli ki jing thok bakhoy bat ka jing duwai now Pastor Benison Suchang, bot sa ka jing kran ay kublay na ka kong solemn nijay nong room. U headmaster in charge ubi Richard Yuria, ula ay kublay ki khynnah school, bat ay kublay ru iki nohi kay bat ki klik pa, ki bala ay ka jing karshan, bat ka jing ay tilot jongki. Ka jing rakhe kala long ka ba itanan, da ka jing ay shimbenta ki khynnah jing ruay kwaya, jing shat kol shor, bat ki jing ruay ba kerpang da khynnah school, ka bala nang pensyong kun ya ka program. Lapun kut ya ka ni ka program, da ka jing kerku na u Elder Clement Timong, jong ka balang u Chris, salan, bat buat ya ka jing abam ya di sngobha, ka bala pen khe da ka school.
We are here to celebrate your excellent achievement. 11 students out of which 9 passed in the first division and 2 in the second division. The first batch doing so well. Not only that, to top it all, we have Hakini, who has done so well. So all the subjects, so with distinctions, so high, you've gone there. And I have forgotten the number of distinctions that all the students got among them. It is a memorable first felicitation for the school. God has certainly been with this school. We praise God for that, and we thank God for being with you all as you studied. You see, today is not just about awards or certificates. Today is a celebration of all your sleepless nights, all the effort, your dedication. We recognize today the countless hours you spent studying, practicing, not giving up even when things got difficult. Your hard work and dedication to your studies has brought pride and recognition to the school. All around the district, all around the state will know that this is the first 12th class of the school, and yet such a beautiful result. Please remember this. This recognition is not just a reward for your past work, but this recognition is also an encouragement for your future. It's an encouragement for when you leave the school, you go out to the wide world now. You have shown that with determination, with perseverance, no goal is too high for you. However, let us also recognize that success is never a journey alone. Who are there behind you? We recognize the teachers who have just stood up, the staff of the school also. We have to honor them, these people who are behind your success. The teachers who have been dedicated mentors. Thank you for guiding these young minds. Thank you for nurturing their talents and instilling in them the values of discipline, the values of integrity. Not only that, we honor the parents, each and every parent who are here. Your sacrifice, your unconditional support for your children. This has been the foundation of your children's success. Ni ai ngoru, ni ai kubleru, ya kikme kikpa, jong kini ki student jong kini ki khynnah skul jongi ki belale bha kat ni lada pimdan pi ki kme ki kpa nadin ban krishan yaki klem da khen ke jing klem da khen ke jing lut klem da khen kalong ka jing krishan ka ba klem tengkai namar kata ki khon jong pi ki la ban poi hadu kani ka kerdan ban pas bha kat ni. Now to the students. As you are about to go out of the school and into college, let us talk a little bit about what you will be facing. This is also what you have been experiencing these few years. I am talking about information and the volume of information. Nga kren ru shpang ka eba kini ki khynnah kin habakimi menta kin ya kendo nga kren shpang ka information lani ka jing kumbangi ong ka khasi ka jing tip but nang no ngi yo ya ka jing tip. In this era of information, I am really concerned about what type of information, about the volume, the amount of information, and the flow of information that all of us, not only the students, all of us grown-ups also, are experiencing, are bombarded with. Ngiru baro hi, kikme kikpa, khynnah, baro, man kasngi ngiyo kajing tip, man kasngi, kaba pair, Kei kita ki bangi yo ki jing tip ki ba bha ni ki ba snail ngim la ban ngau thu ki jing tip ba bha na ba snail. Today the source of information for the youth, for us also, is so many sources that it is a challenge for us to understand, are these sources, is this information correct or is this information wrong? The source of information are many here. One is our phone. Most of us have phones, our smartphones. And where do you get your information from? The smartphone? How do you get your information? Through what? Through the internet. ka bangiyo menta ya ka jingtip ya ka jing priang ka kubor kade na ki phone jangi mdei tang ki khana ngi ki kami ki paru ngiyo ya ki kubor na ka internet na ki phone jangi kumno ngiyo na ka internet ngile akumno baniyo kidan ki ai kita ki source ka Google mo ngi type haka Google. So one of the sources of information from the internet is Google. Today I realize I did not know how to come to this gathering. So I called up Sir Richard. Please send me a map, a Google map. And he sent me a Google map to come all the way here. And we kept on calling, where are you? Where am I? Remember, I had to travel fast also. Yeah. So, mentakas ngiru, habang awan siya ni, nga phone ni Sir Richard, ngong kumnongan po siya kato ka jaka, ngam ito, ti ipaya nga, naka Google Map, mangan po siya ni, nga pig na ka Google Map, but nga sa po siya ni, yang ngiru, ka Google, kaday kaway na ki sources, kaway na ki kitulong, kibag jong ka jing tip jongi. Sa kaide ka internet, kini ki piatip ki kana kambon, ka YouTube, barokay ni pek ki YouTube, ka Wikipedia ki kampandan kam gini ki kana ki balik research, baro artili kini, ki YouTube, ki Wikipedia, kaday bakit mano bala ban tap. Kai bapimon hangta pilai ihi kibon ki batap kijing tip jong ki ha ka YouTube ka Wikipedia ro kalong kumjo tingem tip kani ka batap ka de ka biang ne ka bambiang ya ka Wikipedia ko mga ong mane ki kampan kam ha ka research ki bala apule ki kerdan da he. Now I was talking about what other sources are there on the internet for us to know about information, to know the information. Besides Google, you all have used YouTube, Wikipedia also, you have also used. Both these sources are open to people putting in whatever news, whatever they want to put in there. YouTube with a little bit of payment maybe, if you want to put. Now, Wikipedia is the same. And Wikipedia is usually used for research by students. So, and we do not know whether this information is good, is correct or not. We just look, and if we're not careful, we say, okay, I got it from the source. Wikipedia is very good. YouTube, it's the truth. But is it the truth? So besides our phones, besides our smartphones, what else is the source of information? What else are the sources of information? Pardon? Okay. We said just now, films, movies, books. Now, when was the last time that you read a book besides your course book? You may read the Bible because that you have to read the Bible, but besides your course book, when was the last time you read a book? The next source of information is newspapers. I think a lot of us read newspapers, or some do not read. Let me tell you a little fact about newspapers. I subscribe to the Shillong Times. There are 12 pages in the Shillong Times. Out of those 12 pages, about half of it, 50%, is preset. This in the center will be the editor's column, letters to the editor, this and that. Then there will be advertisements, so many advertisements. The more advertisements there are, the more comes the revenue. Then, not only that, we have the columns about entertainment, film, people. We have the sports column. So, about 50% of the newspaper, the people who decide to put the news in the 50% of the paper, they have to squeeze in and choose whatever news that is happening in the world, the whole world. See? In the whole world, everyday things are happening. So, who choose what to keep in the news? The people who are working for the newspapers. So they cannot put in all the news. We will not know all the news. Certainly, it is good to read newspapers, but we will not get all the news from the newspapers. Not only that, the editor might be biased towards something else. It may not be the correct news that you're getting. Sakaway pat katelong jingtip kadai yakikot kubor. Ngatrai kidan na pedeng jungi giba pulikot kubor. Ti yakikot kuboru kadan kibon ki part mo kidan ki advertisement, kidan ki shiti ki editor ki bathok ki breu, kidan ki wei de. Kiban pensngau tenat ya barok ki breu, barok ki jat ki breu. Kiba ngau tenat ya ke sports ru kin tiet bahkan kin pule, kiba so tenat ya ke film ru kin tiet. Bakin tiet namar ta bakin pule. Te namar kata amla ban tablet ya ka khubor na keleng ke pertai ha kini ki batam ki slah jog kot khubor. Namar ta ngim yo lut barok ka khubor. Amdai tang kataru. Kini ki bethoi ka kot khubor kidan hila ka jong ka jing kham ngau tenat kin thap kin kham ka bakham yai no mo ka jing mut jing perkhat namar kata dan ki por kit ka tu ka khubor ka bangi yo na ka kot khubor dan ki por ka dei ka ban no shiliang te namar kata ni dei ban nang ban perkhat ka e ka badei ka e ka bam dei. Nangi ngi pule ka kot lan ngi pule kot khbor lan ngi pule kitu ki jing tho ha ki phone bon ki por ngi shipek ye kitu ki video ki jing tho ki dur mo te la nyar ki breu ki ba pule la da phim pule phim la ban pen klang ban pen develop ya ka jing perkhat jeng phi Katenrai jong ke jing perkat, jong ke bor jong ke jing perkat, kadai ke jing pulih. The foundation of science is also thinking. I said the foundation of thinking is reading, and the foundation of science is thinking. You see, science comes from imagination. Imagination. You look at why is this like this? Why is it so dark before the rain? Thinking, imagination. Then imagination results in a concept. Imagination results in an idea. Oh, maybe it is like that. You see something strange happening and you think about it. You think, you ponder, then you come up with an idea how this will work. Kaning ka tenrai jong ka jing perkhat ka dei ka bara pule. But ka tenrai jong ka science ka dei ka jing perkhat. Kajing pusan, ka science kawan na kajing mudur, na kajing pusan, ngipit mentah ngapit sitai sebar, ngai kadum ka beneng. Balik kadum. Oh, minta tangi ong kay ban sa slap, ngitip kum no slap. Hap. Henry kibas perkat man shwa, ki perkat kum no. Mo, ka science kalong kum ta. Pi perkat, pi pusan, te namar kata pi ngau tho, pi imagine, pi mudder, ba kane ka jakom ni namenta kalau kalong kum tamom. Have you ever heard of the name Archimedes? You've heard, right, in science? You know who he was? Yes, he was a mathematician. He was a mathematician. Now, one day, Archimedes was soaking in the bathtub, taking a bath and having a nice relaxing time in the bathtub. And he was thinking. You see, the tub was full of water before he got in. Then he saw, when he got in, what happened? A lot of water came out of the tub. So he started thinking and thinking. And suddenly he shouted, what did he shout? Eureka! It means, I have found it. Eureka means, I have found it. While he was thinking, while he was pondering about why did the water came out, he realized that the amount of water, the volume of water coming out of the tub is equal to the volume of his body. Displacement theory. And katakade ka science ngamte pila juyo sngaw ni em shapang u Archimedes. U Archimedes u day u bastat u nongstat jong ka maths u scientist u bala rimba hakaway kasngi kumbali aki pareng mo uni u Archimedes sum kumbasum mangi dakakor urung hakta ka bathtub hakatap ban pengamela dia kabasngok tanat ha ban pen syang tu beroj ban jathai ti hanta habu rung hanta kata katap kabadap ko wi kani ka kala ashley kala ami no asbar kala ami no asrot kat budang syang ta uperkat tabalikin kelonggom ta kat budang perkat wong eureka kabamot ngalas ngauthok ngalalap ika ti kajing perkat jeng u kelas kaakat ba unang syongta kapensngok tho ya uba kane kajing bon kajing he jong ko ka ba mi shabar kade kat kom ka jing he jong ka met jong u namar kata ka silay ko ka hap mi no lada dan un hap syong no mu ha ka jaka jong ko ti kata kade kajing pusan kajing perkat jong kat ba udang sum namar kata ni ong ba ketelong uten ketenrai jong ke science kadai ka jing pusan ka research mentaru jing shisha kadai ha kata kerukom hi kadai kumtahi ban pusan ban yit ka bathamai henry menta bonangi university jungi kimda yachu akata kamda yachu ata ka research ka badai kidan ki bedang le akumta henry kidan pat ki bam le shu kila shu pek bek kita ka research na ka bala thok lupa ki beri ha ki internet kita kamda day ka research ka babiang. Now like I said before, scientific research depends on thinking, and this is how proper research is carried out. For you who may go into science line, this is how it is supposed to be. But in the universities now, a lot of people just copy and paste. That is not proper research. That is not thinking. Real research still goes on in a lot of good universities where they think about the concept, they make it into a model. The model then they test the model and find out whether it works. If it works, then eureka, you have found the answer. Now, we have Mr. Richard here, who is an engineer. He studied science. We have Dr. Helen here, who are science students. They also know that what I was talking about, research, about writing papers, imagination is very important. You see, when people don't read, then people do not think beyond their limited experiences. When you do not read, you don't know what is happening in the world. You have only this much. You experience on this much, and you know only about this much. But reading opens up the whole world to you. You develop your imagination. When you read a sentence which has got words, the words mean something. As you read the words, you see the picture in your mind. Don't you realize that? You read the words, then you see a picture in your mind, and you understand the words from the picture in your mind. The meaning comes by imagining them. So quickly, so wonderfully, you see the picture in your mind. Your thinking power improves. You sharpen your imagination. Every time you read, you sharpen your imagination. But when you do not read, what will happen? You cannot grow your thinking. You cannot improve your thinking. You cannot enlarge your world. Now, haba ngim puli di ngim lahi ban perkat palat ya ke ka bangi sngo tho ha ka ni ke jing im jungi ngi ya kum ni ngi bam kum ni ngi kendo kitu ki breu kum to ngi keran kum to ngi khynnah kum to ngi sngo tho tang itu ki bangi kendo ha ka jing im jungi ngim so tho palat ya kata ngim so tho ya ka perthai barok ka we namar kata na ka jing puli ngi so tho ya ka perthai baro ka badan ka bangim la ye I hang ni hoi ka mong ong man ne ka YouTube ka pen I ka perthai ya ka wei ka leng ka perthai han rei ka jing puli pat ka pen I da ka wei ka perthai pi haba pi puli ki kan tien Pia I ya ka dur ha ka jing mot jing perkat jing pi. Pia I ka dur ba pis ngau tho ya kata ka dur. Na ki kentin ki ba pi pule. Kata ka jing ngau tho ka penlong ya pi ka jing ya ka ni ka rukom perkat jing pi ya ka jing mot dur jing pi ba ka nang yar. Ka nang ngau tho shu. Haba pim pule pat pinom penyar ya ka rukom perkat jing pi pinom la ban penyar ka jing ngau tho jing pi ya ka perthai baro pim la ban penhe ya ka perthai jing pi. So now students, as you leave this school for your college, know that reading and studying your college books is very important, first priority. But do not spend all your relaxation time only with your smartphone. Keep some of your free time to read. Develop a reading habit. Not only will you know the world, but you will also, in the reading process, you will find out what interests you, what can be your career. There are so many new things in the world now. We know only the old careers, but there are so many new things in the world now. Only reading will help you find out what do you like, what are you good at. And so, please develop that reading habit. Nga ong kini nga kentu kini ki khynnah ki ban mi na kani ka skul ba haba pimi na kani ka skul ka baningkong ka jingdon kam jok phi ka dei ban puli ki kot ya ki kot skul ki kot college ki ba menta ba phin hap puli ka ta ka dei ka baningkong ka ba pi hap ban le handai hadien ka tapat tadan ka por ka pilait what pelut ka por jong pi tanga ka smartphone pi dei ban puliru ya ki kot kiwei ki kot laj na ki kot ba puli ha college pila lane ye ki newspapers lane ka smartphone ru ki don gitu ki jing tho ki ba bon pin lap ki bon ki ba pin sngow tanat ba pin ki ban catch your imagination ban catch your interest jok phi ka ba pis ngo tanat mo amne tang kataru haba phi puli pin sngo tho ya ka jing ka ka talent jong phi jong ki ka jing sngo tanat jong ki hakane ka bakin le bat na ka jing puli jong ki hi kinlap ki kam ki kinjakam ka perthai manta ki kinjakam ha perthai manta ki ba bon ki ba thamai ngim tip ki ba thamai man sha man ta ki la kim dan shu ki la mi de ki wei te namar kata da ka jing puli phila ban lap ya ka ublei ulashna ya phi ka ka plan jo phi ba phin le namar ba ublei hi ula ai phi ka talent ka sap ya ka ba phidan namar kata haba phi trei ka kamru lada philap shisha ya ka monjong ublei phinlap ka kam ka ba phi sngow tanat but phin num song ya ka kam. I would like to reiterate, God has given you your talents. He is the one who made you. He knows what talents you have. He knows what you are good at. So, first priority in your life, besides your book, is keeping God first in your life. Seeking your will in your life. Because He knows what He has made you for. Seek God's will in your life and know, and from reading, you will know what you are good at. How can you shine? Somebody who is not good at science cannot go for science, but they may be good for something else. You can shine at something that you are good at. So reading will help you find that. Remember that this success today that we have celebrated is just a milestone. This success is not your final destination. The real prize is the knowledge and values that you have gained in the school. You have gained through reading your textbook, through other sources while you are here. You may fail later when you leave here. You may fail. You may not always do as well. You may not succeed so much. But keep going on and you will succeed. You see, failures teach us lessons. How to be better. How to do things better. And these lessons are the foundation of future success. Now, nga ongi kini ki khynnah kiban mi na kani ka skul ba kani ka jing pas kani ka jing ai ka jing pas bhajung ki kani ka kamdei ka jing kut hanrei ka dei tang uniu mau senjam milestone mangi hasurok mo shi milestone poi kata ar milestone poi kata kecaka udai milestone kani ka jing job kamdei ka bakut ka dei ka real ka prize ka badai shisha ka dei ka jing tip but ka jing hikai ya ki values ki jing kiba ngilaban pendengkam kiba bha hadin habot karung hajabi zui kane kiba bha kane kiba sneu kane la hikai hakane ke skul ya phi namar kata kini kiba phiyo ka skot ke jing pulip ke ba ki nong hikai kila hikai bha ya phi batru ke jing hikai ya ki values ki jing snau tho ke e kiba bha ke e kiba sneu tang kata dan ki kep a pin yo ka jing pin yo amat ya ka jing feel ru ka bamla ban le bha kini ban le bha ka tai the what snow see what pit snow see in ray what surrender what eno yachu kamat ya kata namar ble ayu baro hi dan uway nangi gibala he gibala rang ba ong ni klem rem ha ka e ka bangi le kidan ni kijing feel jungi ki kam khandian sa ki kam jungi ten rai na ka jing feel jungi ni yo jing start ni yo boy kum no bangin job pat sa sisen na markata na kentui ki kon jung pi ba what lada pilap ba pi feel hadena bodru what it no ya cheprang but pin samat ya kajing job kawai ka banga kwa ban ong kalong kum ne mo ya kini ki khynnah ya baro ngi ublei ula thau yangi utip mo ngi nang ka ngi start ha ngi be ha ka ngi la ngi sotanat ban le ti namar kata ula thau yangi ya ka ka bakin treru amlong mdei baro kin long doctor amlei baro kin long politician thau yangi but habaki puli kin lap ya kata ka ka ba ublei ula thau yaki but ha kata ka jing lap ya kata ka jing nang jengki ka jing sngo tanat jengki ka jing jengki kan sngo tanat kan sngo kham kin dap kin dan kata ka jing sngo hun habaki trei ki ktaro students as you move forward I urge you to see to look beyond what you can see not you see here this much but look beyond what you can see there is the whole wide world before you but as I say again keep God first in your life. He loves you. He knows what is best for you. Today, both the Bible verse that has expressed this has been read twice. God has made you and He knows you. So He loves you. He knows what is best for you. So keep praying to Him. Keep trusting Him. Even when you have failed God. Even when you have not listened to God, turn back to God because He is there waiting for you. Just as a parent who loves a child wants the best for our children. We all want the best for our children. And when they do not obey us, we are certainly not happy. But when they come back, they ask sorry, we say yes, certainly. Ngama, we forgive them. Ublei likat no, ublei ubadei utenrai. Ublei ubadei utenrai jengking jing habangi pai shau, habangi lalek bakla, ngilalek palat kamon jeng ukloi ban map. Namar kata, haba pilap ilade, ba pilalek palat ya kamon ublei, pai shu ublei udang up ya pi, up bet. Kat no sen ba pi baklaru pila palat ru up bet pai shu pan map persyang ya biang pila bakla biang ru pai shu biang ublei bedap dak jing bedap dak jing map namar kata habangi nga kentu ya pi ba pai shu ublei man kasni man kastep man kami. Thank you all and wish you the best in your life as you move forward from now on.
Kan mau baka jing pule ke jong pi kam dai tang ban yo ya ki grades ne ki kusnam lene ban kan jo shaki kerdan ki paper Henry ka longru ka atiar naga bata ka jong pi ban wanra ai ka babha hakane ka perthei ladangi kwa ban kan jo kam shajrong hak Bible ladangi peit Proverb kalau nang ka khandai ka khot ka ba shipo ka ongkom do hang tu ka jing shepting yo try ka long ka jing sedang jong ka jing start ka jing shepting yo try ka long ka jing sedang jong ka jing start. Always remember that your education is not just about the grades you earn or the awards you receive. It is a tool for you to make a positive impact in this world. Remember, you are not just leaving a school. You are stepping into the world full of possibilities. In the Bible, Proverbs chapter 9, verse 10, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. It is a biblical principle that you must give reverence and submissions to God's authority. Kalong kanong rim jong ka Bible bapidai ban burom bat ka jik pendam yade hakabor ka jong ublay kat bapidang kenjo syak jing pule ka bakham sajrong kan mau baik bantay ya ka jing im ka jong pi halor kanong rim jong ka jing ngai kanong rim jong ka jing e ya ublay bat kajing long bajanai. As you go for a higher studies, always remember to build your life on a foundation of faith, kindness, and integrity. This is very important in our life. Ublay udon kajik temu kebakarpang bat kababha nagabanta kajong pi iwe pe iwe. God has a unique and beautiful purpose for each and every one of you. Kumba isa Richard mene ila ay katugat ne kajikentu. Baublay udan kaplan nagabanta kajongi iwe pa iwe. Ladang ipet na Jeremiah kalong ka ba arp khandai ka khat way ka jing thmu utrai kalong ban ai jing kermen bat ka jing sukain ong kaktin ka jong blay. You know, when you turn to Jeremiah chapter 29 verse 11, the word of God, it says like this: a plan to prosper you and not to harm you, plan to give you hope and a future. Don gipor kabapila banya kendo shibon kijing shibon kijingele ha kajing em kajong pi Henry wat ting pet shajrong but what ya kajipenyat kajong ublay. There are times you may face difficulties, but do not be afraid to look to God and seek His guidance.
Usually checks are given But this is not a check, but it's much more valuable than a check. Before I give this award, I'd like to read it. It says, Award of Excellence. This 2-year online class subscription for class 11 and 12 in physics, chemistry, biology and maths is proudly presented to Ms. Hakini Teryang in recognition of her outstanding performance, having secured distinctions in all subjects in the SSLC 2026 examination. We wish her continued success in all her future endeavors. I believe this online subscription will be her mentor, her tutor, when she is at home, not in class. It has helped a lot of our toppers, and I believe it will help her as well. So once again, as I give her, I would like everybody to give a big round of applause. There are people who have made this school survive after my mother's absence. The first person who took charge as the full-fledged head teacher and was by my side to make sure that this school did not go down but it went up is none other than Madam Esther Lathong. Madam Esther, she has her own house about 2 kilometers away, but for the well-being of the school, she chose to stay with her family in this campus to make sure that she is there from the morning, there in the daytime, and there at night. Her presence has added a lot of confidence to the students and the teachers coming from outside, because it wasn't very easy for teachers from outside to come and stay. But Madam Esther was there. She's very busy. I don't know whether she'll make it or not. But the school grew, and it was a little bit too much for her to handle. And in God's time, God sent a very experienced teacher who retired last year from Saulingdo Higher Secondary School, Sir Narayan. I would like him to come here. Pray to God because we needed another person to connect between the students and the parents and the employees. And God sent Sir Bashan Singh Manar. Are you here, Sir Bashan? I'm just the principal. They run the school. They run the school. They make sure that things go well. They make sure that employees are happy, students are happy. So we have Madam Esther in the middle. When time came that things were too much, God sent Sir Narayan with a lot of experience. He has a lifetime of experience as a social science teacher, and he also is one of the resource persons of the Meghalaya Board of School Education Tura, which they call him from time to time. And in God's time, God also sent Bashan Singh Manar. From the day that I took over, I used to pray to God, what if you took me away, dear Lord? If God takes me away tonight, we have 3 people to take care. Let's thank them by all giving a big round of applause right now. Thank you very much. I never believe in luck in my life. I believe in hard work. But there is something that I believe. I strongly believe in numbers. People, my friends used to laugh at me. Numbers tell me many things about what will happen to me, what I'll be doing, and where I'll be going. You watch my TV interview about the results of the higher secondary school in July, you will learn about the number 55. Watch it, it's on YouTube. But I studied the numbers of this year's class of 2026, and I studied the numbers of the class which will be the class of 2027. God has a purpose in class of 2027. Because class of 2026 has how many students? Or had how many students? How many? 11. Karwingot ki khynnah haga class of 2026. Mukhynnah pertuja mentum to de segi wo khynnah bro. Tangwa negi karwingot du argon lengot he. Ki wada sedang upure he diskur nadu dang khien. Bon ki wan ki win ki skur. Em ke challenge ko kro haga tempa ke yong ki nong ikai ke tempa ke yong a. Ngagan mo porchong class 9 ki. Kita ki wan ni ki skur. Nga de bo betai the peluoi note ikliang yong a risngi. Manda de te paja segwini ke student anga do you understand? Ketika student ti bi anga paja sekete wachang ajan ye mut ite understand nu angusar. Tangwa ke jo ketika kena kadu pas class 10 mandaman ini ke Teachers Day celebration dot keriang pereng hadu ngada kulmaro. Hai te tong han piada understand go itu yo bataya. Tengah skema kini ke class of 2027 em go double ye khatwi. What's double of 11? 22. God has a purpose, God has a reason for class of 2027. How can 11 just double exactly to 22? Right or wrong? God has a purpose. Maybe if you work hard and if you believe in yourself, you will double the performance of class of 2026. Can I get a yes? A yes or no? A yes. We will be waiting for class of 2027 to be multiplied by 2 to whatever class of 2026 has done. Because remember, in life, numbers are very important.
It was a wonderful journey. Right from day one, when we started the session till this very moment. Yes, there might have been tough and trying times as well, which we could not avoid as students, but we all have been able to successfully reach the other side with flying colors. So for that, I would like to express my deepest gratitude to our respected principal, sir. You are not just a leader, but a mentor and a person full of vision. You have taken great responsibility in shaping our future and guiding us. Your dedication throughout our journey has not helped only us, the students, but has also contributed to the growth of education in our community. We are truly fortunate to have you, sir. Thank you so much. We could also not succeed without our teachers. So I would like to thank all my teachers from the bottom of my heart. You have been our guiding lights. You did not only teach us subjects, but also taught us disciplines, good manners, respect, and values that will stay in us in our life. During our difficult times, you encourage us, you support us, and give us confidence to move forward without fear. Your efforts and sacrifice will never be forgotten. Now, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank my parents who have always stood by me with love, care, and support. You sacrificed so much to give me a better future. Whatever I am today is because of you. Thank you, Mom and Dad. Another group of people who are there for and with me are my friends. Thank you, my dear friends, for being a part of my journey. The memories we create together, the laughter, the challenge, and the moments we shared will always remain in my heart. You made my school life beautiful and unforgettable. Now, to my juniors, I would like to give you a small message. Please stay focused and work hard. And from my experience, I have learned that consistency plays a very important role in success. So do not lose hope and never let fear stop you from achieving your dreams. So before I conclude, it would be incomplete if I don't express my heartfelt gratitude to the most important people who made this school possible, that is our respected Madam M. Uriah and Sir B. Uriah, the founders of our beloved school. Thank you so much, Madam and Sir, for creating such a wonderful environment for learning and growth. Because of your efforts, we are able to stand here today in confidence. And alongside, I express my gratitude to the entire school management as well, without which the school would not function smoothly. So today, I feel proud and honored to have been a student of this school. And as I move forward in life, I will carry the lessons, values, and memories from this place. Lastly, I humbly ask for forgiveness if I have ever made a mistake, knowingly or unknowingly. Thank you all for your love and support. May God bless each and every one of you. Thank you.
哈中用它，我们不从我们我啥，我们逃杀，我们逃冲，有不合适的来那种。
Lete chakdian wahid jada wasan makroyo nya basa hatrangki hukum ki adong ublay wa mangwajat wa manduhay
Hoi punje hoi punpa ile thao sang ile thao ma hajrong ido ipran yong tha ta bay rum au ta bay wasa Yong pa bay rum ao yo yu buya bercha thao chong ki lagi wa tentang man kerja wa man isang
Lete ukur ulai ukya lendak khot lembiang kenya Ulit mit ulit chan to ibet ni to ibet nyan
Chak krolang do ti krolang pun Ti pengam pejet ti biar isum Ketwai walangan tanah biar ichrong Kesim tru hete wachong Abai, abai, abai rum Kai chabai kanong tuyang
Yo i uto, yo i ubiang Usu, usai kenyang Yo i uto, yo i ubiang Usu, usai kenyang
Wadang ayat haping jima Udon bang yada Wadang ayat haping jinge Udon nong yale Inin sinjonga kakang bansong batne Manda kasih jing injonga kakwa pengwan syame Dijusu keluang kokon nalongka Bisa usala uka Dijusu keluang kokon nalongka Lebih sawa Yau Kajing kren kaba Tahu ayang akan berlongklan boryanga Kajing kren kaba Tahu ayang akan berlongklan boryanga Kau
You were at home in my heart, 'cause you loved me right from the start. When I was refusing, your love kept pursuing. Now that I've tasted your love, my heart just can't get enough. Jesus, you have me. You have me completely. It's your love in my heart running over, yeah. Every day of my life I'll draw closer. Hey! Such a perfect love, oh, it lifts me higher, lighting up my way. Everything is brighter. Let it begin, our freedom celebration. We'll dance and sing. There's a Holy Ghost party that never stops. In your praise, my soul delights. Shine. My anthem is your love.
And oh, my soul so worried when troubles come in my